when you finally got to do the dance, when you were performing after all those weeks of rehearsing and thinking about it, could you abandon your thought process and just do it, or did you have to concentrate consciously on all the steps you were doing?
Well, I would run through it before we started mentally.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets over to that side of the room, we do this, that, and the other. And then we move over to that side of the room and we do such and such. And I don't think I ever made a big boo-boo on that. I think it worked out very nicely. And our producer, Pan Berman, he was really a very wonderful guy. I mean, he's at home tonight. He was invited to come, but he just didn't feel up to it. I wish he had, because I think it'd be wonderful fun for him to see that film. He didn't know what he got stuck with when he got me. I thought he'd be able to see some of it.
I know that you also describe in your book your frustration after doing so many musicals and then so many light comedies,
Yeah.
because you want to do more. You want to have a meatier kind of challenge, and Kitty Foyle finally gave you what you've been looking for. Do you look back and think about other parts you would have liked? Are there parts that got away that you had wanted or you campaigned for?
Well, I had wanted very much to play opposite Kay Heffernan in Mary Queen of Scots, and I did a visual test with her, and I hoped that maybe I would get the role. But then they were arguing about something like that, and he said, well, it's ridiculous. Why would we want Ginger to play Queen? And she would be Mary, and I would be Queen of England, kind of thing. And I took the test. I did the whole thing. Had the hair put on me, the false hair, and they put my forehead went up to here almost. It was just so much like what the Queen of England was at that time. And I had the robes on and everything. And I passed through all of these friends of mine at RKO Studios, friends I had known for years, and I was dressed in this costume. And none of them ever recognized me as I walked through. And the three Marys who were testing were so, I was called Lady Ansley for the want of a better name. They didn't want to say, I didn't want them to say it was I. And so they said, oh, Lady Ansley, curtsy, we're so happy to meet you. And they'd take their hand like you take a shirt on, and they'd say, so happy to meet you, Lady Ansley. It was great fun because I was fooling a lot of my friends. Yeah, I like to do that. On April Fool's Day, better be careful because I'll surprise you.
I'll bet you will. Do I understand, I think I read in Army Archer's column that you're working on a book about your mother now?
Yes.
Could you tell us a little about that?
Well, my mother was really an exceptional woman, as we all say about our mothers. And I think a mother is really a very important person in one's life. And if you haven't had a mother that you've known, you've missed out on somebody real precious. I had a marvelous mom. She protected me, she encouraged me, she patted me down, she'd say, now come on baby, you can do it. Since I was 12, 13 or 14, she was telling me I could do it. But she told me that when I was on the road, she said, now you can't go into New York as much as you want to, because she knew I wanted to go into New York. Musical comedies were playing, and get a role there. And she said, no, you're still wet behind the ears. You can't do it. And until you get some patina in your business, I won't let you go into New York. Well, later on, it worked out that she did let me go. And happily, I received a comedian role in my first musical comedy called, I have to think what the name was. What was the name of that show?
Before Girl Craze, right?
Oh Oh, yes, before.
Roberta? Top speed.
Top speed. So I worked with people I don't think you'd recall, because they weren't in films. And I enjoyed myself being a comedian in that. And then later, after doing that, I received an invitation to go into the Gershwin show called Girl Crazy, which is now being played in New York under the title of Crazy for You. Thank you. I didn't know you were crazy for me. No, because I understand it's a darling show, so I played the role for a year and something, and then finally got an invitation to come to California and do a film, and I begged off my contract with Paramount in New York, where I had made 5 movies. And by the time I did my first film with Fred Astaire, that was my 20th film, flying down to Rio, and it was his first film. So it was slight misunderstanding on a lot of people's parts that I was not qualified for his. I think I had been through enough exercises.
I think just with the few minutes we have left, I'd love to give some people in the audience a chance to ask you a few questions.
All right.
And if we can raise the house lights a bit, because the lights in our office.
Lights are so bright we can't see.
And there's a
Way
waiting head
back
all the way
there.
back.
I'd love to ask you about the movie you made with all those wonderful women stars, Stage Door, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. How did you enjoy working with all the different personalities of those wonderful people?
I loved it. I'm so glad you like it. It's not my favorite film. Kitty Foyle is my favorite.
I think Kitty Foyle is my favorite film for you, but as a sort of a piece where there were so many wonderful personalities that worked together on that film to show what women were like. It was such an unusual piece. And you made such a unique contribution to that piece.
Thank you very much.
I just wondered how it was, how was it to come to the set with all those different viewpoints every day?
How was it?
There's so many different personalities on the film. She's wondering what it was like with so many different talents, so many different viewpoints on that one set.
Yes, well, we had an interesting director who loved the fact that there were different viewpoints, and he tried to stretch us all out and make us come up with things he could use as dialogue. And he did. We all came up with things he put in the dialogue of the film. It's supposed to be an old story that Stage Door, but he had it rewritten through all the people that were in it. We spoke to him about this and that, and he'd say, well, now that's good. And he'd write it on the text and hand you and say, now learn that. We were going to take the first take in 15 minutes. So away he went.
That certainly must have been the first time you... No, actually, Lucille Ball had a small part, of course, in
Yes.
Follow the Fleet before that.
Yes,
So you
Lucille
crossed
Ball.
paths several times.
Yes. Yes, my mother was very anxious for Lucille to be a star.
Your mother was, wasn't exactly a talent scout at RKO. How would you describe her role at the
Well,
studio?
she had a school there. She taught acting to the kids who were signed as small players, bit players. And so she wanted them to do plays where the producers of various films would come and see the plays and say, I'd like that kid in my film. And that's the way Lucy started.
And a number of others.
And
too.
she was good, too. She was awfully good in the plays. My mother said she was a tyrant, that she was hard to manage because she always wanted to do it another way. Mother said, no, you've got to learn to be obedient. I'm glad she taught me that.
Another question. Yes, right there.